child right now.
My money? Here.
You're acting like a child. I want your driver's license and your insurance.
Here's everything I have. Here's my money. Here's my
You're
money.
acting like a child, sir.
Here's my card. Here's everything.
Your driver's license, sir. Hand it to me.
Money. Take my money. Take this too. Take that.
Your driver's license, sir.
He's ripping his money. The insurance card? Did he just ripped the insurance card?
Straight at the bottom, a young blade of grass. Raw with the dogs, I'm the lead of the pack. Wall with a limb, cause the holes in my pants. Water her down, she touch on my sack. Once I was cold, had to heat up the pack. Lit like a blunt, as the fire expands. Swim out the...
What is it? Your boy Lee got motion. You know I got that. Back with another video. Make sure to like, you know what I'm saying? Comment, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you want to. And we got a video right here, man. This man rips up his cash over a seatbelt ticket.
Sensational.
Wild. Let's figure out why he did it. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
On July 1st, 2022, Racine County Sheriff's deputies observed the driver of a vehicle not wearing his seatbelt in Raymond, Wisconsin. As part of the Sheriff's Office Click It or Ticket campaign, a traffic stop was initiated. As the deputies were pulling him over, they observed the 36-year-old male driver hastily putting on his seatbelt.
Looks like to
Oh, he's eating. You see that?
Oh, you gonna point at me? 5-3 Wisconsin traffic. Southbound G on-ramp. Hi there. I'm Deputy Ortiz with the Racine County Sheriff's Office. Stop because your seatbelt isn't on, and we're actually out. You put it on when we were pulling up behind you. I watched you.
That's not true.
And he looked.
Your body was fully leaned forward, sir, when you took the turn
I
on.
watched you put it on. We're not going to argue about a $10 seatbelt ticket when
Hey,
we're.
it's right here.
Okay, driver's license and insurance. Okay.
I'm not giving you enough. It's not.
Driver's license and insurance, sir. You're going to make this more difficult than it has to be. Your driver's license and insurance, sir.
Do you see this?
Sir, do you want to be forcibly removed
Past
from
me,
the
you
vehicle?
were not wearing a seatbelt.
That's not true. I have this on.
Driver.
Okay, it's a $10 ticket. Okay, even if this, even if the case was either or, you know what I'm saying? It's a $10 ticket. If you really feel like you didn't do it, you can fight it in court. Just saying.
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
Are you planning on calling us today?
No, you're not going to kill you. Okay.
I'm an American. I have my seatbelt.
Well, that's great to know, okay? You were not wearing a seatbelt when you drove past me. We saw you putting it on while we were behind you. You can argue this all day long and make this even worse for yourself. Otherwise, just give us your ID and the insurance, sir.
What do you want my money?
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
I like your glasses.
You're making a big driver's license and insurance, sir. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it has to be.
For my seatbelt thing?
Yes.
Again?
Yep.
Why? I have my seatbelt.
You have a traffic violation. Your seatbelt was not on, sir, so can you have your driver's license and insurance?
With your body camera, I have my seatbelt on. They're running, right?
Abruptly, he became erratic and started to destroy his possessions, such as his sunglasses and the money in his wallet.
I want to see them beeping though.
Because I watched you
Why?
put them on, sir. Now please put them on or I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. And when I do so, that's a lawful order. And if I have to, I can forcibly remove you from the vehicle, sir. All right?
I broke my glasses. You like that?
Yeah.
Bro, look at the passenger. Is that his wife? She is not even giving him the time of the day. This whole interaction, she has said nothing. She haven't said not a word. She ain't even look at this man, even in his general direction. I feel like that right there within itself is a sign within itself. His woman ain't said nothing. Nothing. His woman didn't even say he had his seatbelt on, trying to defend him. None of that. Now, if I was in the car with my shorty, you feel me, and I got pulled over in a situation like this, and I had my seatbelt on, and we know we had my seatbelt on, she had hers on too, I would expect her to say something, and also, you know, at least attempt, you know what I'm saying, and aiding me in this situation to say something. His woman ain't, bro. She's looking out the window like they're actively driving right now, and she's just sightseeing. Like, she's not paying this dude no type of attention. And this guy is making complete eye contact, ripping up his possessions for what? It's a $10 ticket. I'm pretty sure you paid more than that plus tax on that pair of sunglasses, and you broke it for what? This is why your woman is not even paying attention to you. Nonetheless, even looking in your general direction, because you're acting like a freaking baby. This is toddler behavior. You're a 36-year-old man. And you talking about being an American citizen. What does that have to do with you not having your seatbelt on? And if you did have your seatbelt on, you said it, they say you didn't, take it to court, fight it. Or just pay the $10. It's just $10. You're paying that for a combo meal. And if that's not the case, take it to court. Like, you don't have to do this. You're breaking stuff, your own stuff, for nothing.
$150 fucking glasses.
And then you proceed to say $150. So let me get this straight. You willingly break your own possession. You say $150 pair of glasses, right? You break it. But at the beginning of this interaction, they told you, yo, this is a $10 ticket. If you really was that tight on the money, it's glasses. You could have pawned it. You could have sold it, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever, and literally could have paid for the ticket with that possession right there. Like, if you was really that tight on cash, the law and that ticket is not worth going to court, whatever. Sell it, whatever. Use the profit, pay for the ticket, move on with your life. It's just $10. That's it. By your next paycheck, you can match that with whatever you got remaining and get you another pair of glasses if the glasses.
Well, that's your problem. Hey, you're acting like a child right now.
My money? Here.
You're acting like a child. I want your driver's license and your insurance.
Here's everything I have. Here's my money. Here's my
You're
money.
acting like a child, sir.
Here's my card. Here's everything.
Your driver's license, sir. Hand it
my
to me.
money. Take my money. Take this too. Take it.
Your driver's license, sir.
He's ripping his money. The insurance card. Did he just ripped the insurance card? Now, mind you, the only time his woman even speak of the situation is to just get the situation over with. That's it. I feel like that also proves that you didn't have your seatbelt on right there. Your woman ain't said nothing, bro. Nothing. She crickets over there. And then when she do, she's trying to shut down this and cease the situation. And then you rip the insurance card. Man, I hope she leaves him. I hope she leaves him from this situation right here, cause you act like this, bro, over a $10 ticket, and I'm supposed to be following you. You supposed to be my man. I'm supposed to be, boy. A sister would never. You displaying this activity in front of this lady like that. She should leave you. And I'm just saying a sister would never, because let there been a sister right next to him. He acting a fool, acting a donkey donk like this, breaking up your stuff over a $10 ticket. Boy, get a grip. This type of stuff in a relationship with a sister, that she will leave you this instant. If not, hop out the car, call a ride, get picked up, and never block you on the way to whoever she going, and whatever, on to the next one. A sister would never. A sister would leave like right now. Hop out, call a homegirl, family, dad, whatever. This dude tripping over a $10 ticket. Pick me up. I'm done with this dude. This is crazy, bro.
Destroying all my stuff, ruining my holiday.
Yeah.
Using me as something that I'm doing. Ripping up the money. I spent $500 for my fucking family.
That's great. Driver's license, sir.
Nothing.
Are you intoxicated, sir?
Bullshit.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir?
Well, here's what you need this too. We'll just rip that up too.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir?
He ripped his social security card. He ripped his social security card. Bro, that's literally your life, quite literally. And he ripped his social. I've never been more disappointed in another human being in my life. Boy, this is how you act, bro. I know you're a character at the house, bro. Disgusting. No decorum, no class, no etiquette. You have behavioral issues. This is the type of stuff that'll get you an IEP in school. It's crazy.
Your driver's license.
Go get it. Take it. Take whatever
I'm not
you want.
going into your vehicle, sir.
Take
Can I have your
title
driver's license, please?
We'll rip all this up too. Got enough down. Here, take this.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you can take my money. Take my money.
Remain in the vehicle, sir. I'll be back
Take
up
my
with
money.
you, okay?
Look, I have my seatbelt on. You take my fucking money. That's bullshit. My seatbelt's on and they're accusing me of something. That's bullshit. You can't ever enjoy life anymore around here without being harassed and accused of something. I have my fucking seatbelt on. You give me a ticket, you pulled up on me, I have my seatbelt on. That's exactly what's happening. Yep, $135 fucking glass, man, break it. Might as well just fucking start dumping on my blood right now and give them that too.
It's a situation. This dude's freaking out because we stopped him for a seatbelt and he put it on when we were behind him. Like literally freaking out. He's tearing up money and he's freaking out. So if you just want to go up there with him while I run him out real quick and issue him this citation. Freaking out. Seriously.
Because I have my seatbelt on. These people pull me over and they pull up on me and say I don't have my seatbelt on. It's right here. I can see it. I can taste it.
Wow, man, this is another meltdown, man. This is not how you behave out in the wild. At all. I feel like at all, period, but especially out in the wild, bro. Like, come on, man. Tighten up, man. Tighten up.
Do you realize how you're acting right now? Irrational.
It's upsetting to me.
Upsetting to you that you drove past me without a seatbelt.
That's a crock of bullshit. Did you know that? Don't give me that.
Okay.
He's tearing up cash in his car and throwing it all over the place.
I have my seatbelt on, and you're giving me a ticket for my seatbelt
You
being
do not
on.
have your seatbelt on.
My seatbelt's on. You give me a ticket. You're taking my goddamn thing. You're giving me a ticket for my damn seatbelt on.
You do not have a seatbelt on.
My seatbelt is on. When you pull up to the stop, my seatbelt is on.
It's not on.
It
was
is
on when we pulled up because
It's
you put
been
it on when you got on the intersection.
That's not true.
Oh my God.
That's not true. My seatbelt's on.
You're delusional.
My seatbelt is on. You pulled up to the traffic stop.
Well, yeah, you had it on.
My seatbelt is on.
Hey, let me ask you something. So if I drive past you, right, and I don't have my seatbelt on, and then you get behind me and I put my seatbelt on, does that mean you have it on?
That's not true. I'm not admitting guilt to anything. My seatbelt is on.
I'm not admitting any guilt.
And
I
you
saw
get-
you do it.
I can't afford a fucking $10 seatbelt ticket for no reason.
Well, you could have afforded it.
You could have afforded when you had over $100 pair of sunglasses and you had some singles in your wallet, buddy, and you ripped it all up for what? Like, you could have got that back in the glasses. You definitely couldn't got it back with the singles you had. It don't look like, well, maybe he did. I don't know. He ripped up everything. But you had the money. You can't say you couldn't afford it or didn't have it. You literally had it within, having money, physical form, money, and also in material value as well. And you just, that's crazy.
You ripped your money out.
Those cash seats are $10. He had like a bunch of singles and stuff. He freaked out. I thought I was gonna have to drag him out of the car.
Because that's all it is. All they do is collect revenue for the state. That's all it is. Collecting revenue. I got my seatbelt on. I'm getting in trouble for having my seatbelt.
A $10 seatbelt ticket, like it's the end of the world.
My seatbelt's on. I shouldn't be getting a ticket. I got my seatbelt on.
We should just arrest him for obstructing, being an ass about it.
Look, I got my seatbelt on.
Look at him, yeah.
It's on.
We watched him put it on every turn behind him. And then he's like yelling in the fucking mirror and stuff.
Bullshit. That's not right. That's not right. I won't do that to your family.
What was that? I can't hear you because of motorcycles.
Yeah, I won't do that to your family. You're supposed to be enjoying the holiday and everything else, man. And here I'm being harassed on my birthday weekend. Being harassed. Getting in trouble for having my seatbelt on.
You guys caught the wrong day. He just spent $500 on his family. Probably bought some illegal fireworks. Should ask him to see his permit. Jeez.
We could be like those agencies that confiscate fireworks.
Yeah.
And then take pictures of it like it's a big drug caper.
Yeah.
The body camera's on, right?
Oh, it's on. It's been recording this whole entire
Good.
thing.
You got to sue your ass.
Okay. Sue me for a seatbelt
Yep.
because you weren't wearing it.
I'm suing you guys because I can't legally do that.
You can legally do
an apartment buy, I can take your money privately and take you to court.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that. That's a true fact.
Okay.
My seatbelt's on, body camera. You're giving me a ticket with my seatbelt on. You walked up with your camera onto my vehicle with the recording that my seatbelt is on.
Yes. But when you drove
And your
past me, it
vehicle was
not on.
facing straight. You don't got side cameras on those cars. You're accusing me of something I didn't do. My seatbelt. $10.
Okay.
That $10 is gonna break me.
But you just tore your money up, so.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because I shouldn't be getting in trouble for something that I have my seatbelt on.
Scott's got him calm down now.
You're supposed to look both ways too when you're looking before you pull out, and that's what I was doing. You guys are bored. Well, it is. You guys are bored. You got nothing else better to do. Like you're up to state. My seatbelt's on though. I do have my seatbelt on.
I know, you have it on now. So when you drive away too, I hope you keep it on too.
You have to wear seatbelts. That's why it's on. It's along Wisconsin and everywhere else.
It is along Wisconsin. That's why you get a citation for not wearing it when you pull onto the
You
interstate.
give me a citation on camera for someone that you pull up on a stop and have your seatbelt on. So how's that going to fly in court?
When you go to court then, I will be there and I will testify to the fact that you do not have your seatbelt on, sir.
Freaking out over a $10 ticket.
Yeah, man. He spent $500 on his family, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 against 1 in the courtroom. It's going to be you and your buddy, and then me sitting in the car with my seatbelt on.
Okay.
How are you going to give someone a ticket for saying that they don't have something on when they have it on? You can't do that. My seatbelt is on like it's supposed to be. You give me a ticket. For me having my seatbelt on. I'm getting a ticket for having my seatbelt on. That's not right. You guys aren't being cordial at all. You're being tyrant. I just spent $500 on stuff for the family. And here, I leave a place and these guys are staged up harassing people. My seatbelt's on.
Here's your information back, all right?
My seatbelt's on.
I'm issuing you a citation for failure to wear your seatbelt. All right.
It's on. Is your body camera on? I got my seatbelt on, you know. It's been on.
I'm happy it should have been on before you left.
It was on.
So it's $10, all right?
$10 for the
Yeah. And you're freaking out over $10.
$10.
Yep, because we're doing a click it or ticket campaign. That's why we're out here.
If you take some of your money together, maybe that'll help you out with that.
All right. Non-mandatory court date of August 11, 2022 at 2 p.m. at the Racine County Circuit
You
Court.
want
It's in
$10,
downtown
I'll give you
Racine.
$10.
We don't post bond here, all right? You have to pay on or before the court date. If you choose to pay, you pay online, in person, or by mail. Information on the bottom of the citation as well as on the bond envelope, which is self-explanatory. Okay? You have any questions?
No.
All right. Make sure you're buckled up before you leave next time, sir. All right. Be safe.
You got good eyes.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
In the end, the male driver was given the $10 traffic citation for vehicle operator failure to wear a seatbelt, which he paid the following month.
I bet he did. Wow, man. Wow. Well, that's gonna be it for this video, man. That guy was a baby. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And to the next video, man. Peace.
Straight at the bottom, a young blade of grass. Raw with the dogs, I'm the lead of the pack. Wall with a limp, cause the holes in my pants. Water her down, she touch on my sack. Once I was cold, had to heat up the pack. Lit like a blunt, gets the fire expand. Swim out the gutter and dry off a land. Be able to beat this a Grand Royal Slam. If she want me, gotta text off the gram. Give you your number, might call you again. Move like a ghost, I go Casper again. Mess with me, probably fuck up your